The digital age classroom. The model of digital classroom should be somewhat like shown here in the image, where all the desktop are controlled by the teacher's central computer. Interactive boards enhance learning ability of the students to understand complex subjects like mathematics. Here is an example of how digital classrooms help students to get practical aspect of biological concept like fertilization in flowering plants.
Fertilization in flowering plants. In this module, you will learn about the process of fertilization in flowering plants. Fertilization in flowering plants is defined as the fusion of a pollen grain with an ovule to form a diploid zygote, which later develops into an embryo. It may be interesting to learn that the fertilization in plants is known as double fertilization, as two fusions occur in the embryo.
Digital classroom is not only limited to science subject, but mathematics concepts like congruence of triangle can also be taught.
Congruence of triangles. In this module, you learn about the congruence of triangles and the 4 criteria for 2 triangles to be congruent to each other. 2 triangles are congruent when you can superimpose one triangle on top of the other. 2 triangles are congruent when the corresponding sides and angles are equal. Note that for triangles to be congruent, the corresponding parts should be congruent. The corresponding line segments should be equal in length, and the corresponding angles should have equal measurements. The side AB corresponds to PQ, BC corresponds to QR, and AC corresponds to PR. Similarly, angle A corresponds to angle P, angle B corresponds to angle Q, and angle C corresponds to angle R. In other words, they correspond.
Advantages of a digital classroom. Time saving. Time is occasionally wasted in writing notes on traditional boards as compared to displaying pre-saved notes in hard disk through interactive boards. Innovations. Students can prepare presentations and animated videos as part of their assignments and homework, which is more interesting for the students as compared to the traditional method of writing the same thing mentioned in textbook to homework copy. Quick assessment. Taking test on the notebook quickly assesses the child's ability and displays the result the moment test is finished, without any wastage of time of the subject teacher to check it. ID savvy. The students become more IT savvy, which ultimately helps them in future course of time.